In the city of Chicago, someone is shot every 2 hours. Another person is murdered every 10. The CU Immigration Forum is encouraging residents in District 13 to reach out to Congressman Davis for the upcoming month. The goal is to make your voice heard through letters like this. Mayor Finan isn't the only public figure commenting on the events of Unofficial. At the Affirmative Action bake sale, a pair of cookies like this could cost as much as $2.25. While just a few steps away, at another bake sale on the quad, a similar pack of cookies would only cost someone 50 cents. Edwards hopes to bring his interest in the steel band to others around the world. One way he can do that is by teaching them along the way. When Stuber isn't at the office or around the house with his family, he may be at this recording studio, auditioning as a professional voice actor. Metra is urging its riders to be polite, ensuring that everyone enjoys their experience on the train. The Veggie Fest returns to Lisle on Sunday, July 24th from 11 to 8 p.m. While the astronauts are returning from unknown territory, the state of Alaska is entering it.
Do you want a letter template?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Residents of Illinois' 13th Congressional District met at the Champaign Library on Monday to write letters to Congressman Rodney Davis. These letter writers are urging him to disapprove Trump's executive order that will ban immigrants from 7 predominantly Muslim countries. For Savoy resident Connie Rue, this was her way to stand up for those who are trying to immigrate to the United States.
I think there are more people wanting him to know that we don't agree with Trump than there are people that agree with him.
The CU Immigration Forum is encouraging residents in District 13 to reach out to Congressman Davis for the upcoming month. The goal is to make your voice heard through letters like this. Timothy Hagley says the immigration ban is un-American and needs to be resisted, regardless of Congressman Davis's response.
Even if we don't expect for him to take action, it's still important to reach out and make your voice heard. The unified voice of the people can overcome political challenges.
Thank you.
Davis's party released the following statement on Monday's letter writing. Congressman Davis appreciates the invite, but he will be in D.C. voting on legislation to help veterans and other important issues. Constituents are welcome to participate in a tele-town hall that Congressman Davis will be hosting on Wednesday night. Residents in District 13 can participate in today's town hall meeting over the phone by signing up at rodneydavis.house.gov. There is not a scheduled start or end time for the call, so keep your phone nearby. In Champaign, Jeff Ohmer, UI7 News.
Thank our first responders.
The Champaign City Council is discussing the outcome of this year's Unofficial that led to the death of one University of Illinois student. 23-year-old Jonathan Morales died on Friday after falling 4 stories from an apartment balcony. This incident is getting community leaders like Mayor Deborah Finan talking about whether or not this event should continue in the future.
I think that's really up to the students, not up to me. I mean, we'd be happy if it never happened again. But I don't have any direct control over 21-year-olds who choose to drink alcohol.
Mayor Finan isn't the only public figure commenting on the events of Unofficial. University of Illinois Chancellor Robert Jones also spoke out on the issue.
I think we all would agree that this is a senseless loss that came about as a part of what many of us believe is a very senseless and very dangerous event.
Even local bar owners are joining the discussion. According to the News Gazette, CAM's owner Eric Meyer said, "Am I interested in assisting the city and university in curtailing it? Absolutely." Owner of several bars on campus, Scott Cochran, says Unofficial might be dying down.
But now it's kind of reached that point where it's kind of, I think, run its course. But, the city doesn't want it to be out of control, and neither do we.
The decision on Unofficial is still undetermined. In Champaign, Jeff Ohmer, UI7 News. Daniel Edwards is a musician from Utah. He played his first steel drum over 6 years ago. He has stuck with it ever since.
At first, I wasn't really into it. I saw these people kind of jumping up for joy, and I thought, man, these guys are so naive. But then I really got into the music, and I fell in love with it.
Edwards hopes to bring his interest in the steel band to others around the world. One way he can do that is by teaching them along the way.
My mission isn't just to play music, but it's to reach people on a very deep level. I think music has the power to communicate ideas and to promote discussion in ways that other mediums can't do.
Edwards lives in Champaign with his wife Wu Yuan and daughter Alex. He says his wife can be critical of his playing, but Wu Yuan is just trying to help Edwards get better.
I just give honest opinion. If I don't like this piece, if this piece is weird, I say that's a weird piece. And if I like that piece, I say, oh, that's a nice piece, I like that. And I think that would be the best way to support musician.
Edwards is trying to bridge the gap between people and this form of art. He wants to show others in the community how the steel band can also inspire them.
Obviously, there's a lot of hard things in life, but there's also a lot of good things. And I think steel band's a reminder that there's good wherever you look.
You can see Edwards performing live at the Krannert Center on February 15th. In Champaign, Jeff Ohmer, UI7 Newsbreak.